Hello, citizens of the internet, and welcome to the Dad's Guide to Minecraft, Minecraft 1.18, Caves and Cliffs. Well, in today's episode, we're going to do something a little bit different. It's actually not going to be in this world. I'm going to cover something that I think is kind of an important topic for people who are jumping into 1.18 for the first time, and they want to have that special experience of having a mountain or a lush cave or dripstone cave nearby that they can, take advantage of some of the new stuff that's come out in this update. So I'm going to take you through how I find the perfect seed for Minecraft 1.18 Caves and Cliffs that has everything that you want. So with that, let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to a website called chunkbase.com, and that is going to be on the screen as well. But this is a website that has a bunch of different things. It has apps, some mods you can download, and also some tutorials. But we're going to specifically look at an app that is the Seed Map app. And if you click on the apps tab right here and you scroll down, you'll see it right here, Seed Map app showing up. Okay, the first thing that you will notice when we come to the seed map is that it loads a random seed in right here. And you can select what version of Java you want to look at. It defaults to the latest version of Java that they can map to, and that's Java 1.18. That also works for 18.1. It's the same generation. And you also have the option for large biomes if you like playing that, but Bedrock players, this one works for both Bedrock and for Java. It also defaults to the overworld dimension, which is good because that's what we're focusing on. We don't want this to be too cheaty, but I will show you the other two, the nether and the end, and kind of like how you can use that to your benefit if you're running into problems finding certain things. But as a default, you have all of these things checked here automatically. And as you can see on this map, it gets really cluttered. It can be very cheaty, and we don't want it to be too cheaty. We just want to find the perfect seed for Minecraft 1.18 Caves and Cliffs. So if you click on this little arrow right here, it brings this drop down. And what we want to do is we want to deselect all. That will clear the map so we don't see anything like where outposts and geodes and strongholds and all that kind of stuff is located, because like I said, we don't want this to be a way to cheat. We want to find the perfect seed. So we want to click on biomes, and let's click on spawn point to begin with, and I'll show you what that looks like. So here we have the basic map. The compass is where spawn is located, and you can scroll in and zoom in really close to kind of see like where that is specifically. You can mouse over it and see where 0, 0 is located. And as you scroll out, what I like to do is I like to have a decent enough area around here that you can walk and explore to different biomes close by. Usually around 1,000 on the Z-axis here. If we can get there, okay, that's pretty close. And what I like to do is I like to move the map until it shows 0 on the Z coordinate and 0 on the X coordinate. So you just have to kind of play with it until you get that. So that's kind of like the dead center of the map right there. And all the different biomes are color coded, but you can mouse over top of them and you can see down there on the bottom, it tells you what the biome is. This is biome savanna right here. So we would actually spawn in the savanna. Right next to it, we have plains, and then we have sparse jungle, and then we have desert and some badlands right here as we're looking around, but I don't see any mountains nearby. So we want those mountains for that Caves and Cliffs update. So if we come down here and we do highlight biomes, we get a list of all the biomes that we can access, and we want to see very specific ones. So luckily the Caves and Cliffs ones are pretty much here at the end. So you can scroll all the way down to the bottom and we have the meadow, the grove, the snowy slopes, frozen peaks, jagged peaks, and stony peaks. So we're going to select all of these. And you have to kind of click each one individually. So let's go ahead and we'll do the snowy slopes, the frozen peaks, jagged peaks, and finally the stony peaks right there. And we can see that there's a little bit showing up over here. We got a stony peak just kind of poking out. But if we were to zoom out and look at the map a little bit further away, you can see that there's little spots all over that have these different new biomes, the mountain biomes. But this is really far away. We have like 11,000 blocks this direction, and if we go up here, it's it's 20,000 blocks these directions. So that's too far for us. So we're going to zoom back in and recenter this at 0, 0, just like that. So now we know that at most we have about 1,500 blocks this way, 1,500 blocks this way, or closer to 1,700 blocks, and then about 1,100 blocks north and south of our spawn location. So if we come up here and we do random, it'll do another seed, and we can come down and look at it. And within that same area right there, there are no peaks showing up. So let's go back up, and we're just going to keep on doing this. We're going to do random and then come down. And then here we see that we have a couple peaks over here, but that's still not what we're looking for. Here's one that has a bunch of peaks that are kind of spread out. So we have jagged peaks down here. There's snowy slopes, and then up here we have snowy slopes and a frozen peaks and stuff. If we keep on looking around here, that might be a pretty decent mountain. And you've got a giant mushroom flat right here. That's very interesting. But let's keep on looking around and see if we can find another seed or a better seed for us. All right, here we have an interesting one. We have, it's hard to see right here because it's kind of faded, but we have a giant mushroom flat island here, and then some other islands right around it. But you can see we have these areas where there's peaks around here to the kind of northeast, and then also the south right here. And if we scroll out, you can see that we have a whole other area over here of a bunch of mountain peaks as well. So we have a pretty decent map here, and also down here further, there's even more. That if we wanted to explore a little bit, we have mushroom flats right here. We have really close to spawn some really decent mountains right here, and then over here as well, and down here as well. So I think what we should do is we should save this seed. Let's go into the overworld and check that out. But before I do that, I also wanted to show a couple other things. So let's go ahead and turn off the highlighted biomes right here. And say you wanted to find one of the new Lush Caves or the Dripstone Caves, you can click on this icon right here, and it does an overlay. So it shows the cave biomes below the surface. So we have to kind of scroll down so you can see it here. The orange is Lush Caves. The kind of, I don't know, taupish brown is Dripstone Caves. So where we spawn, you're not going to get either one of those right there, but that mushroom island, I think we're going to be in for a little surprise there. And then up here we have, this is all dripstone up in this area. So we have access to all the new cave systems if we're looking for them. And then also, like I said earlier, let's go ahead and check out the nether and then the end as well. So we know that 0, 0 is right here, kind of in the center. And say there's a specific type of biome we want to spawn into, like maybe we're doing a nether challenge and we want to spawn in, so we know that there is, you know, basalt deltas and soul sand valleys, and you know, all of the different warp forests and crimson forests all right near spawn. We can look for seeds that if we zoom in, so you know we're really close here. Let's kind of move it in like this. There we go. That like we have everything within a certain area, and this would actually be an excellent seed for that, because they are all right here, right towards where we would spawn into the nether if we did that right at spawn. And if you click on these icons here, say you're having a hard time finding fortresses and bastions, and you really want to explore those, you can click on these and see approximately where the fortresses are and the bastions are and what type of bastions are to spawn. This is where it gets, like I said, a little cheaty. But sometimes, you know, you're just struggling to find some of these structures and you just need a little help. You want Minecraft to be fun, and this helps that. So let's go up and take a look at the end really quick here. And This will show us kind of the area where this is like the circle where nothing is spawning. There's no end islands, and right in the center, you have the Ender Dragon and all of that. And say you've been looking around and you've been struggling to find an end city, and you really just want to find an end city. You can find end cities by checking here and just making sure that you are able to not only find the end city, but also get home again if you need to. So yeah, it can be helpful, but also, like I said, cheaty. But let's go ahead and check out that seed that we have right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and create this new world, and let's call it Mushroom Land. Okay, because that was pretty crazy. And if you go here to more world options, you can paste in the seed, and that's what we copied from there. Let's go ahead and check this out. I thought it was pretty cool, so we'll create the new world. Okay, and here we are, fresh new world. And oh, sorry, I have my skin from my new Let's Play Season 2 series for Cavecraft SMP. So if you've not seen that yet, please go ahead and check that out. Links are on my page. I'll put at the end card the first episode of Season 2 linked there. So yeah, definitely go check out Cavecraft. We have a great time on the server, and this season is medieval themed. But I've gone ahead and enabled cheats, so let's go ahead and go into creative mode so we can go ahead and fly around and see some of the sights to see here in 1.18. Okay, so let's see. So we want to face south. Let's go ahead and go to our F3 screen here. And we are looking west right now, north that way. So south would be this way. So if we fly this way, we should be able to get to the mushroom fields. And just looking around, is this an island? This is an island. So Spawn is a survival island with one tree in the entire thing. That is pretty awesome. Let's go ahead south here and just see if we can find that mushroom fields if it's not too far away. And here we are. Here is the mushroom fields, looking pretty special. And you can see growing right here azalea trees on the mushroom island, which means there are lush caves below here. Let's go ahead and check this out. Check out this cave entrance. This is crazy. Let's come down here. Look at the fish swimming around. Wow, that went, oh my goodness, look how deep this is. We beat the lava down. But this is a pretty special lush cave underneath the mushroom island. Plenty of spore blossoms. This is cool. But let's go ahead and go back up and let's look around at some of those peaks that we saw also in the map. I can't get over how big this mushroom island is. It is insane. And this is like one of 4 islands. Look at this. It just keeps on going and going and going. And this is to the west of where that mushroom field was. These are the Stony Peaks. I mean, look, we have another massive cave here, and it looks like it might be a dripstone cave. But check out this peak right here. We have meadows with a little village down on the bottom. This is a cool location as well. And these peaks, this is a nice mountain range. It looks like it keeps on going on for a while here. Let's go check out this mountain up here, and we'll see, because this one looks pretty tall. It's going right into a savanna. Let's see how high this one is, because I think this is pretty tall. You go up here and stand on this very tippy top right here and see how high we are. We're at 256 right here. That is amazing. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Let's go and check out some of the other peaks really quick over this direction. There was some that were north, and there were some that were to the east as well. And there's a whole nother range south, I believe. So that whole lagoon area that had all of those mushroom fields surrounded by different types of mountains. And here we have another one that's a new biome, Stony Shores, right here. We can see that. And here we are coming up on the frozen peaks. This is just to the east. And check this out. Look at this cave right here. This is really living up to the Caves and Cliffs name. This seed is amazing. Let's go through here and see where it comes out. Oh my goodness, check this out. This is a cool mountain valley right here. And with the secret entrance that you can come through into here, you could build a fantastic city back here, or a castle, or some kind of build right here, and that would be incredible. Look at that hole. That is crazy. And here we have another massive cave going over this direction. Let's go ahead and check this one out too. Kind of just goes around here. Wow. Yeah. You could have a whole dwarven kingdom in here. I mean, this is just magical. And there you have it. That's the overview of Chunk Base and how to find the perfect seed for 1.18 Caves and Cliffs Part 2 updates. Hopefully you found this useful. If you did, please consider leaving a like for the video, clicking that subscribe button, and clicking that notification bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming episodes from the Dad's Guide in the future. I plan on continuing this series right here, the 1.18 Let's Play World, probably for a couple more episodes. But really, I'm going to transition my 1.18 gameplay into the Cavecraft SMP. That is what that's for. We play vanilla 1.18.1 right now, and we will continue playing that until the wild update. So if you're interested in 1.18 content for Minecraft, please check out Cavecraft SMP episodes. In addition to that, if you're into Create Mod, I'm doing a Create Above and Beyond series, which is a lot of fun. If you like engineering, if you like just messing around with different mod packs to get things to be automated, please check out the Create Above and Beyond series. And if you're interested in playing in the seed that I showed today, which was a fantastic seed, here it is on the screen. Check it out. It'll also be in the description below, so don't feel like you're gonna miss out on playing just that. I mean, I've never seen a seed like that. That's just incredible. But I think that's gonna be all for today. Until next time, this has been Dad's Guide. Bye for now.